Top 10 strange animals you don't believe exist. Hi there, welcome to our channel. Ultimate Facts have prepared for you a selection of 10 strange animals that you have probably never heard of, let alone ever met. To learn the most fascinating world facts, please watch the entire video. We'll discuss about top 10 strange animals you don't believe exist in the video of today. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit bell icon as well for timely updates and instant video notifications. Without further delay, let's jump into the video. Let's start. Not all creatures are as adorable as others in the world, which is why it's important to keep an open mind. When it comes to animals, some can only be described as weird, looking like random creatures from a monster creation computer game, while others just look like crossbreeds between two species that never should or could have crossed. Despite their enormous numbers, a few of them turned out to be odd compared to the rest of the animal and undersea kingdom. Number 10. Okapi, an endangered species of artiodactyl mammal native to the northeastern region of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. The Okapi, also referred to as the forest giraffe, Congolese giraffe, or zebra giraffe, is an endangered species. Okapis have striped markings that are similar to those found on zebras, but they are actually more closely related to giraffes. They are the only two extant relatives of the Giraffida family. While most okapis are active during the day, a few may be active at night. They spend much of their time alone, only coming together to reproduce. All of the plants that okapis consume are native to the area where they live. Number 9. Mangalitsa pig. A pig in sheep's clothing. The birthplace of this curly-haired pig is Hungary, where it was discovered in the mid-19th century. Due to the fleece covering this animal, it resembles a sheep, therefore its name. The fleece can be black or red, but these cuties are most commonly blonde. This is the last pig in existence to boast such an amazing winter coat. Tragically, it was nearly extinct by the 1990s, when fewer than 200 pigs could be found in Hungary, all because of their extraordinarily tasty lard. Thankfully, nowadays, the future of Mangalitsa looks much brighter. Number 8. Sponge. The sponge is one of those marine invertebrates that resembles a plant, but is actually a marine creature. In fact, the sponge is so alien-looking that it can't be considered a plant at all. There is no digestive system in this animal, which consists of a network of channels and holes interspersed with cells of varying specializations. A nervous system or brain is not present in this creature. It does not have a system for moving blood around the body as a human does. It does not have any internal organs whatsoever. This organism is only able to survive because the ocean currents deliver it food and oxygen and remove waste. Number 7. Pangolin. Here is another entry into our list of the top 10 strange animals. Phalidota, or scaly anteaters, are pangolins which belong to the genus Phalidota. Manus, Vatagenus, and Smutsia are the three genera that make up the Manidae, the only extant family. Vatagenus and Smutsia, which have 2 species each, are the only 2 species known in sub-Saharan Africa. They can grow up to 100 centimeters in length, 12 to 39 in. All known mammals lack the enormous protective keratin scales found on the skin of pangolins, the only other known animal with this trait. Depending on the species, they may reside in burrows or hollow trees. Number 6. Hairy frog. Hair and fur are commonly seen on mammals and some insects, but rarely on amphibians or reptiles. One exception is the hairy frog, commonly known as the wolverine or nightmare frog. They get what looks like hair on their thighs and sides when they're reproducing, which is when they're about 4 to 5 inches long in the first place. The frog's dermal papillae are not hairs, but rather dermal papilla with arteries that assist the frog absorb more oxygen. They work like the gills of a frog when it is a tadpole. Due to his role as guardian of his mate's eggs, Once she has laid them, he will require additional oxygen. Number 5. Axolotl. The species was originally discovered in a number of lakes, including Lake Xochimilco, which is located beneath the Mexican capital of Mexico City. In contrast to most other species of amphibians, axolotls do not go through the process of metamorphosis in order to reach adulthood. Adults remain underwater and gilled rather than attempting to leave the water. The axolotl can only be found in the Valley of Mexico's freshwater lakes, Xochimilco and Chalco. Flood control efforts resulted in the draining of Lake Chalco, and only the canals of Lake Xochimilco remain as evidence of their former selves. Number 4. Echidnas. The echidna is a member of a family of quill-covered monotremes, egg-laying mammals, classified as Tachyglossidae. The echidna is also known as the spiny anteater. In addition to the platypus, the 4 existing species of echidna are the only living mammals that lay eggs and are members of the Monotremata order. However, they are not closely related to true anteaters of the Americas, who, together with sloths and armadillos, devour ant colonies and termites as their primary food. Echidnas are indigenous to Australia and New Guinea. Number 3. Frill-necked lizard. Agamid lizards like the frilled lizard are called frill-necked lizards, frilled dragons, and frizzy-necked agamas, Chlamydosaurus kingi. That region of Australia and New Guinea is home to only a single population of the species. Chlamydosaurus is a genus with only one species. The large frills around the lizard's neck, which are generally folded against its body, are what give the creature its name. As a tree dweller, sea kingi spends the vast majority of its time in the trees. Most of its meals are insects and tiny animals, such as flies. It's not uncommon for frill-necked lizards, or frillies, as they are known, to eat plants, but this is rare. Number 2. Komondor Dog. Another weird animal is the Hungarian Komondor Dog. They look like Rastafarian dreadlocks because of their white coats with white tassels. Even though they don't have the huge stature and bulky build of their Hungarian counterparts, the Komondor Dog has a commanding presence because of their white coats with white tassels. With a medium-sized head and hair covering most of its facial characteristics, the dog looks like a mutt from the outside in. The torso is muscular, and the tail is perfectly straight. Raka sheep from Hungary have similar floppy mop-like coats to shield them from predators and harsh weather. The dog's white coat made it easy for him to blend in with the flocks of sheep around him. The fluffy coat of a puppy begins to mat between the ages of 8 and 10 months. Number 1. Platypus. An Australian animal, the platypus stands out from the rest. To distinguish them from all other mammals is what makes them monotremes. Platypuses, like echidnas, belong to a separate order of mammals called monotremes. It wasn't long before European naturalists and scientists were convinced that the platypus was a hoax because of its odd appearance. This creature is well suited to a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Dense, waterproof fur coats the animal's sleek body and broad flat tail, making it very well suited for use in frigid climates. As rudders, the platypus's hind feet are partially webbed, allowing them to steer through the water. The ear holes and the eyes that close as the animal dives are housed in the grooves behind its characteristic bill. Fat reserves are stored in the platypus tail, which is also used for digging and moving around. Which one did you find to be most fascinating? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. Thanks for watching.